Hello and welcome to this, the drink review of a drink called PXL Rage Meter and Hallon och körsbär, which is raspberry cherry. So this could be good. I mean, the PXL drinks I've had before I think are all like pretty good. Oh. The only problem is how bright the colors are. Let's see. Yes, it does contain food coloring, and it is food coloring from sweet potato, apples, radish, and cherries. But I would rather them not have any food coloring, even if it is from fruit and vegetables. But at least it's not like the blue one, but the blue and yellow one where it is artificial food coloring. It's not. So that's how it looks. Well, I mean the food coloring might come from these things, but how processed and basically artificial has it become in the process of making it into a color? Who knows? Alright, it's pretty fine. It's fine. Obviously when I said it tastes pretty fine, I meant it smells pretty fine. And the sweetness level is a little bit too sweet, but not by much. I would probably just dilute this by like 10%, or I'll just wait until these ice cubes melt a bit, and then it should be fine. Let's see. The cherry flavor is quite pleasant. I don't know if I would guess raspberry. But I do think I would guess, it's supposed to be like a cherry apple, maybe. Yes. More of the taste I'm getting. But it does have like a unpleasantly sweet aftertaste. Like it's still like it's like it coats your mouth, and you're kind of like. It reminds me a bit of like American soft drinks, like soft drinks from America, where when you drink them, it feels like there's like a coating all over your mouth. I'm kind of like getting that feeling, and I always assumed that coating was the high fructose corn syrup, but this doesn't contain that, and I'm still getting that feeling. So maybe it isn't because of that, but that's kind of like what I'm getting. So flavor-wise, I think it's good, but I think the drinking experience isn't the most pleasant. So I'll probably finish this can, and I'll probably finish this can today. But I wouldn't buy it again, I don't think. So yeah, there is. Oh god, a comment by Lazul on my first look fashion police squad. Let's see. Damn, that N-word is looking zesty. He looking moist, he good with colors. He will match your cushions with your curtains. He a little bit fruity. He's a friend of Dorothy. He got a lot of sugar in his tank. He lifts shirts, he dances on the other end of the ballroom. He engages in French vice, he plays for that other team. He light on his feet. He munches on pillows. He of the Uranian Brotherhood. Uranian Brotherhood. He gardens uphill. Okay, like I don't understand this. Let's see. He eats corn the long way. He a refugee of Sodom. He on the wrong bus. He is a temperamental. He fluent in Polari. He is one of them if you catch my drift. I don't. I mean, I assume just from the fruity, it's kind of like he's a bit gay, would be my guess. But if it wasn't just for, if you didn't use the word fruity in one of these, man, I would have no idea what all of this means. Alright, yeah. I don't know what to say to that comment. Like, yeah, I mean, he's a man with fashion sense. Like, of course he's gonna be homosexual. Come on. So, but that game, man, it was quite not sad, but disappointing in a way, because going into it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a bit fun. It's kind of like a modern interpretation of an old school FPS, which I like. I always mention Project Warlock because it is one of the new FPSs that kind of like does it the right way, like improving on the older one type of FPS, corridor FPS or whatever you would like to call it. But this one, I like how it looked, and I quite liked the setting, and kind of like how, what is that word called? It is not metropolitan, metrosexual. There we go. How like metrosexual the game feels. So like, okay, it's quite interesting, like setting and styling. I like that, and it's going very heavy on like high fashion or whatever. Not high fashion, but tight-fitting suits, all that stuff, And I like that, one of the guns is basically just a sewing machine. Like, that's fun. But man, the humor was terrible. Especially since, I think, especially in the beginning, it's too much. Like, when you're doing like an old school FPS like that, don't fucking bother me with a story. Don't let this like a stupid like jokes and story get in the way, alright? Just have the graphics, have environmental storytelling, and that's it. We don't need like 800 hours of just text on screen with terrible jokes. And then I also did not like the damage system. In the fact that certain enemies, you don't have to use specific weapons for certain enemies. You cannot damage enemies at all. For example, the gun that I just mentioned. It's like a sewing machine. It's basically like a submachine gun or something. And I was like, oh, I quite like that weapon. But out of the 3 or 4 enemy types I'm up against, it only works on one of them. It's kind of like, oh, okay. And then another gun was for another weapon type. No, another gun was for another enemy type. And then, the belt was for one. It's kind of like, I didn't like using the main weapon. I didn't have fun using that, but you kind of like forced to use it. So I didn't really like that. At first I kind of like, okay, this is an interesting concept, kind of like forcing you to switch weapons and stuff like that. I think it would have been better if maybe it had done it that, if you do switch weapons, maybe certain enemies are weak to the shotgun, for example, but you can still take them out with the submachine gun. It's just not optimal. I would have liked that you can still do damage, but it's not maybe like optimal, right? But it wasn't the case. And I didn't really like that, so yeah, I think that the gameplay of Fashion Police Squad kind of stood in the way. a lot. And also one weird thing is that when I installed the game and then tried to play it, it was just crashing all the time. Like, what? I just installed this game. What is happening? And then I just verified the files, and then it started working. Like, very weird that the moment you install it the first time, it doesn't come, I guess, with all the updates or something. You have to do a verified file after you've already installed it. So that was weird. But other than that, it was fine. Well, I say other than that, it was fine. And that's not true.